home. And yes, it is what it is. Sometimes I have to do what I have to do. See, I'm going to use this pen drive. Normally in my warehouse, everything is already ready to go. But right now, I'm still at home and I do not want to drive anywhere, but it's something I can also do. So I felt like we can do this together. All right, we can come here, install Windows 11 on this bad boy, just for me to show you that, look, if you have a laptop like this, you have no business dealing with any error messages. I'm just going to tell you exactly what it is. It's a H book. It's a HP EliteBook. Oh my God, it's so hard to see. 1040 HP EliteBook X360 1040 G8. See, this is the reason why they say it's X360. Not every laptop can actually do this. Not every. You see, you might try with your laptop, but I'm telling you, you're going to be sorry because it's going to break up on you. Not every laptop can actually, do this. Be careful how you use your laptop, because if you please help me give device to study on free for financial solutions. Very dire. Unfortunately, big boss, I do not have such kind of materials or what. Please help me and give me a device to study on for free. Now I understand what you mean. Unfortunately, I do not have one right now, but you never can tell. Keep watching the channel. You just might be lucky. Whenever I'll be doing a giveaway, I might have something, but right now, the devices I have, they are going for a price. They're kind of expensive. This is the reason why I am showing it to you, because they are pretty much new devices coming from companies. And if you know, they are expensive, they are not cheap. But normally, if you live in Germany, I don't know where you live, there is a website called Kleinanzeigen, and they do have, a free session that you can actually, you may be lucky. I have been lucky. I'm talking about many years ago, well over 10 years. I was lucky to get free computers, free, mouse, monitors, whatever it is, laptops on this website. Then it was called eBay Kleinanzeigen, but now it's called Kleinanzeigen. Taking a look at the, to Verschenken, it's called in German, but it's kind of pretty much like the free sessions. You might be lucky to find, something. All right. That being said, we are going to install Windows 11 on this bad boy here. Beautiful PC, laptop, as it were. You're not going to get this anywhere. I'm at home, but I felt like I need to show it to you because people keep complaining. Why is it that I bought a laptop and all I have is error messages? Not all laptops, unfortunately, qualify for Windows 11. Not all processors qualify for Windows 11. Not all laptops have a TPM 2.0 that you need. The list goes on and on and on, but nobody tells you before, all this upfront before you buy it. And when you buy it, you bring it home and you realize that there are only problems to deal with. See, I'm going to start from scratch. I have only a pen drive here. I do not have the Windows ISO file. So we're going to go ahead, download the Windows ISO file on this pen drive, and then go ahead and fire up this bad boy. I'm just going to turn it around. You are going to see everything live and direct. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you exactly where you can get something like this. All right. On the Hardware Money Shop, let me just be upfront with you. On the Hardware Money Shop, you can actually get stuff like this. Guys, we go on. I do not know the status of this drive right here, but I'm going to put it on my PC and just check to be sure that at least there's a lot of space in it. But I think for Windows ISO, you actually need, take a look at this. That's the power supply right there. Everything looking new, fresh, clean. You're not going to suffer a situation where the laptop is good, battery is good, but it doesn't charge because the power supply is bad. All that has been taken care of, all right? So I'm going to put that there where you can actually see everything live and direct, all right? Long time ago, I used to make videos in the warehouse, but right now, I'm going to make videos everywhere I find fit because I don't want to keep playing the YouTube game where you keep optimizing for the algorithm, and at the end of the day, the algorithm has a way of just telling you, we don't like this video, all right? Even though the video is good. So this is the reason why it has become, really easy for me to show you guys stuff like I said, we're going to move. All right, yes, this drive is ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is to go onto the the Microsoft Windows 10. I'm just going to go on Google, Windows 11 Pro downloads. Just going to do a simple search. Oh, I don't have internet. How is that even possible? Give me 1 minute, guys. So I am back. The LAN cable was out of my PC, and for some funny reason, I didn't have internet. So you go onto Windows 11 download. You search it on Google. You're gonna get, exactly everything that you need. My page here is in German, but there's something you call Windows installation medium that I need to download in case you are downloading the German version. That's what will enable you, create your bootable USB drive. It's called Windows. I'm just going to give you the name. 1 minute. It's called Windows Media Creation Tool.exe. All right, you're going to download that from the Windows Microsoft website. And with that, you can actually run the program. I'm just going to accept the terms and conditions. It's going to prepare, the interface that will enable you create an ISO file. Right now, it's asking me what edition of. I'm just going to show you so that you guys have a little idea what I'm talking about. See, it's just going to be like this edition, nothing out of the ordinary, everything pretty much what you are used to. It's going to ask you what edition of Windows you would love to download, and just going to put that there so that everything is kind of clear. German, Windows 11 is what I want, so I'm just going to make go forward. USB stick is going to, because right now I already have my stick plugged onto my PC, and that's going to be highlighted, and you're going to be asked to continue, because this is what we want. All right, I'm just going to continue. It's going to take some time for the files to be downloaded. All right, and this is exactly what we want. We want the Windows 11 ISO file saved on the on the USB stick, and we're going to put the USB stick here, and we're going to go ahead and run it. This is exactly what you have to do. So you just receive something like this. It's blank. Pretty much, if you get it from the hardware money shop, it's already going to be installed. But if you just receive something like this, it's blank. This is something that you can actually go ahead and do for yourself. All you need to do is just to have a USB stick. That is all. Have the USB stick, go onto Windows website, Microsoft website on Google, select the Windows media creation tool, download it, and run the program. From there, everything is pretty much on autopilot. It's 7% now, 8%, depending on the speed of your USB port and the speed of your USB stick, or the speed of your internet as well. We're looking at a situation where this thing might take like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I'm not so sure, but I don't think so. Perhaps 10 minutes to be downloaded. Right now it's on 11%. So pretty much like 10 minutes. We should be good to go. And as soon as that is ready, I'm going to power up this bad boy here. But in the meantime, that's the power supply. All right, for a HP X360 1040 G8, I think. Let me be sure, but I think that's what it is. 1040 G8 touch. This is the power supply. Everything looking fresh, new. So I'm just going to pull it out and make sure we go ahead, prepare this bad boy here, to be powered on while we wait for the USB to be ready. All right. Okay, if you are joining for the first time, please ensure that you click on the like button. Make sure that you are subscribed to the Hardware Money channel, because we have a lot going on here. My plan is to let you know, let you in on the kind of laptop that you should possibly get, so that you will not be sorry at a later date. All right, I'm live now. This is something I do not tend to do typically, but today I feel like, because you guys have been very, very very, very loyal, we can actually go ahead and do this. All right, reach, browse feature, notification. For some funny reason, I do not get my videos pushed on the vertical live feed, but it's what it is. We're gonna do with what we're gonna make do with what we have. All right, but ideally, if your video kind of lands in the vertical live feed, you already have this feed showing up and people already joining your live feed. But it doesn't matter. This is part of the things that we have to deal with. Some have it, some don't have it. I don't have it. I don't know why. If you know why my live streaming from my phone doesn't appear on the vertical live field, please do me a favor. And I think there's a control room right there. I don't know if I still can change something, but all right, can't change anything anymore, but it is what it is. Just going to pull this out to be sure that everything is good to go. Okay. All I see is a quality notebook, from the charger to the laptop itself. This is new pretty much, to the keyboard, everything looking tip top. You can't get this better elsewhere. If you want something like this, a laptop like this, beautiful charger already installed, good to go, you're gonna go to the hardware money shop. I promise you, you are going to find it there, and when you find it, you're going to thank me later, because yes, you have just gotten yourself a good thing. All right. %, so we still have time, a lot of time to get this thing installed. All right, this is a laptop that we are going to install. It's a HP EliteBook X360 1040G8. I don't know why the name is so long, but understand that the name actually stands for quality. HP laptop is not something that you should be asking, is this a quality laptop or not? It is a quality laptop because it has been proven, and I am also here confirming it that, look, I have touched this laptop, I have used it myself. If you're looking for a decent 14 inches laptop right now, this is what you can actually consider. It's called X360 because this screen right here can flip all the way to the back, just like that. I don't want to pull it further because so that we do not run into some difficulties, but it is what it is. What I have to do now is to actually create a space to plug this, because my extension is right there on the ground. Hopefully this is long enough, because I do not actually want to unplug this right here. But if I have to do that, then unfortunately I will. Give me 1 minute again. All right, so that's plugged in and we are ready to go. 61%. Just want to be gisting with you guys before the Windows 11 setup is downloaded on the stick, on the USB stick. And as soon as that's done, we can then go ahead and begin to fire up our laptop. See, laptops right now, the market is getting very, very scary. Talking about the used market, problem is that these laptops, most of the time we get them from companies, they come with 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAMs. But right now, the situation we have with RAM sticks has just become very, very, terrible, kind of pathetic, because a long time ago it was very easy to get, 8 gigabyte RAM sticks to upgrade your PCs or your laptops, depending on what you are trying to upgrade. But right now, the situation is no longer the same. 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM now costs about 150 euros, just 8 gigabytes. And if you want to upgrade a PC with a 2 gigabyte, do the math. It's going to cost you well over 400 euros. That is insane. So because of that, I don't know where this is all heading. You might pretty much be seeing on the hardware money shops that most of the laptops are just 8 gigabytes of DDR4 RAMs, because I've not been able to score any good deals on RAM sticks. SSDs are also very expensive, you know. And guys, it is crazy how things just kind of skyrocketed in a very short time. But like I said, it doesn't stop us from bringing you responsible hardwares that you will see. Ah, man, my nose keeps scratching me. Hardwares that you will receive, and you are going to be grateful that you had the opportunity of getting a decent stuff like this, because there are different types of grading systems out there. You have the grade A, grade B, grade C, whatever it is. This here, I would literally call it new, but because I didn't open the laptop from the box, somebody else did, I'm just going to call it a grade A plus system, which is looking in the very best condition. Even though it has been used, you can absolutely not get, you know, signs of use on this. Of course, signs of use here and there, but there's nothing terrible. Everything is looking pristine. Everything is looking in its absolute best. And as I go ahead now to install Windows 11 on this thing, you're going to be shocked how quickly this bad boy here is going to install Windows 11 and how smoothly everything is going to run. All right, we're almost there, guys. The 88%, and when it gets to 100% of downloading the Windows installation media, from there everything pretty much goes very fast. This is going to say the download, or the program is going to say that the whole process is getting cleaned up, and when it says finished, then I'm going to take the stick, pop it on this PC here, fire it on, and we're going to go ahead from there and install, you know, Windows 11 on this laptop here. All right, browse feature notification, browse feature, other YouTube features. We are not being showed right now. We are not being shown on the YouTube vertical live field, but this is what it is. We have to do with what we have. Because of that, there are just a few people, pretty much like 1 or 2 on this live feed. Please go ahead and click on the like button, comment, hi, yep, I'm that dude. Game? No, not gaming. We are just installing Windows 11 on this machine here. Hi, yep, I'm that dude. I see you. Yeah, this is pretty much, I don't game, but sometimes I also have some laptops that are good for gaming. But this is me showing you a 14 inches HP EliteBook X360 1040 G8. The name is so long, I do not know how HP arrived at that, but it doesn't stop me from saying that this is a beautiful PC, laptop as it were. If you are looking for something decent, you want to go to the hardware money shop, we have got very good offers. The link is also right there on YouTube. Not so many channels have the possibility to, you know, put decent items like this on their YouTube channel, but YouTube has given me that opportunity, and I'm also extending that opportunity to you, because right there on the hardware money shop, you have the opportunity, very rare opportunity, of getting very good hardwares shipped to you in Germany. Of course, if you buy them, they are not for free. Because some people tend to ask, are they for free? Can you send me a free notebook or stuff like that? But this is what it is. I think we are almost done. It's already installed, but now the installation media is kind of cleaning up things, and it takes like 24% right now. We still need to get to 100. So I think in like 5 minutes, we should already be done with the USB stick. Pop it on here, and we are good to go. %, still going on, and very soon we're going to be at 100, and we are good to go. Please click on the like button if you are there. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask me. Feel free to ask me any question. You're looking for the notebook of the year. Man, I need to cut my hair at some point, man. Looking for the notebook of the month, please feel free to check out this HP Elite desk. Elite book X360 1040, G8 bad boy that I have here. The internet right now is a bit slow, so I wouldn't know why. Maybe because I am on the live stream and I'm also downloading something on the Microsoft website, so it's pretty much hanging at 29%. Hopefully something's gonna move very soon. But from my side, everything appears to be okay. Internet is plugged in. Even now I'm trying to go to my mail and nothing seems to be browsing, so I believe something is being downloaded behind the scene. Just going to close some tabs, perhaps that would help. Pretty much just close every tab I've got open. Maybe that will help. I wouldn't know why the internet is so slow right now. Okay, now it seems to be moving 35%. So any moment from now, we're going to be home and dry. Everything's going to be ready. Our USB stick to install Windows 11 on this PC is going to be ready. And you can actually see this in real time. Also judge for yourself if this is a laptop that is fast enough for you. But on this laptop, it's an 8 GB, if I remember correctly, of DDR4 RAM and 256 GB of NVMe SSD. So ideally, very fast enough for your needs. If you are someone that just want to check the internet for some few stuff, editing, of course you can, depending on what kind of effects you are looking at or what kind of editing program. If it's a lighter editing program like Filmora or stuff like that, pretty much you can. If you want to download the ISO file, I would advise that you use a faster USB stick. This is a USB 2.0. I just found it lying around in my house. Normally in the warehouse, I have a USB 3.0 stick, and that pretty much is much faster. Even a USB-C, USB based stick would actually be advised, because in that case things are just going to run faster. But right now it's 54%, still coming on, and hopefully very soon we're going to be ready with our USB stick to install Windows on this laptop right here. Stay stuck on 55%. Just a few minutes more, guys. I promise you 56. We're gonna be home and dry. %66. We are almost there, and we can actually take a look at how this laptop is going to perform during the Windows 11 installation run. Right, in the meantime, I'm just taking a look at what's going on. Ooh. And things are happening, man. %71% is almost there. As soon as it gets there, definitely I am going to let you know about it. All right, guys, we're almost there. 74% is kind of very slow, but like I said, this would have been a better, would have had a better performance if we had a USB-C stick. This is a USB 2.0 stick, and it's kind of very slow. I do not know, but I do not intend to drive now 30 kilometers just to get my stick. What is this? We now have to manage this 75%. I promise you, not so long, we are going to be powering this thing up and taking a look at the performance of this decent, laptop. But give or take, we're looking at a very clean laptop in and out. It's in the best condition optically and of course technically. If you are looking to buy a very decent laptop, please do feel free to go to the Hard Money shop. You're going to be seeing stuff like this for a very good price. Offers are, you can also send me offers, because sometimes we put these prices there and you take a look at it and you feel like you want a little bit of discount. Always feel free to ask me, because everything is possible. You never can tell when I'll be in the mood to just sell the items 20 euros cheaper. Always feel free to ask me if I ever have discounts going on, if I can offer a 10-15%, if it's possible. Like I said, everything is pretty much possible. Mm-hmm. 78%. It is going smoothly, guys. We are almost there, 79%. Any moment from now, we should be actually ready. So good. The short videos I posted a few minutes ago, everything is pretty much just blasting up right now. So I feel like the YouTube algorithm just picked it up, and right now everything is just being recommended. So the shorts are getting views. So what I did do now is to go ahead and put a link of this live stream on the short videos that is currently now being recommended. Possibly somebody finds it and joins up. But in any case, our USB stick is at 84%. It's almost finished. I'm going to go ahead to install Windows 11 on this laptop here. The HP EliteBook X360 1040G8. Long name, but very decent quality.
Atom, Kopfhautpflege. Aha, geht's aber nicht mehr. Mit der neuen Derma Expo Kopfhautmaske hast du Riesenergebnisse. Sie stärkt nämlich die Kopfhaut und pflegt dabei trockenes Haar. Ohne zu beschweren. Schon wieder groß.
And do you not know why you are getting thousands and thousands